It started with an owner who had a last name fans despised, hiring a coach that the experts thought was crazy,
But I got a plan, I swear to you.
who traded for a QB that was said to be washed up. They said the Detroit Lions would never amount to anything, that it would always be the same old Lions. But this team, our team, has a new identity, defined and expressed by the crazy head coach,
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and three toes, I will beat your ass.
led by the QB that nobody thought was good. Motor City Mania is in full swing and ready to start. So join the show and be prepared for kneecap biting, because Motor City Mania starts right now. Sorry about that. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Motor City Mania. We're going to be streaming for the live stream tonight.
He locked on and he never saw Rudy Ford.
We're going to be doing the live stream of Lions versus Packers tonight, and currently right now, the Lions just had the ball. Jared Goff got intercepted, so now the Packers have the ball inside the 30, I believe. Sorry about the delay, folks. I was trying to wrap a couple of things up, but it is what it is. We are on with the stream right now. So right now, we're kind of taking a look at this play that just happened. Yeah, Goff kind of floated that one up there. That was not a good throw. Well, not a good way to start for the Lions. Not a good way to start for Goff either. Oh, they're inside the 20. They're at the freaking 15-yard line almost. Jordan Love drops back to pass, looking to throw, gets pressured, rolls out to the right, and is just going to dump it off, and it's going to be incomplete.
Fucking perfect defense. Like,
Woohoo!
perfect.
All right, 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Excuse me. Looks like Love is in the gun in an empty set. Snaps the ball, is looking to throw. Going to get pressured, going to get sacked. And down he goes, sacked by Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson's 3rd sack of the year. Now it's coming up to 3rd and 14, 3rd and 15, something of that nature. Nice stunt. Go outside, then inside. Nice move, Aiden Hutchinson. Nice stunt. Oh, 3rd and 19. Not 3rd and 15, 3rd and 19. Damn. Okay, never mind what I said. Huh. Jordan Love in the empty set for the gun. Going to look to throw, quick jump off, and going to be a pickup of about 10 yards, but it's 4th and 9, 4th and 10. Out comes the Packers kicking unit. Going to be a 3-yard, going to be a 3-point advantage.
Well, guys, they're on to the rollout and throwing it across the middle, that's for sure.
Packers kick is up. Kick is good. Packers take a 3-point lead. All right. Well, time for Detroit's offense to rebound. I do agree, bus driver. They do need to clean up these turnovers. I mean, Goff has now 3 interceptions. We've also got 2 fumbles, so we've got 5 turnovers in freaking 4 games. That's not good at all. Not good at all. So I'm pretty confident that's something Ben Johnson's definitely going to want to work on in the next coming weeks, especially with after the fact of this game, they've got a 10-day rest period before their next game. So definitely something they got to work on is getting those turnovers taken care of.
Where's the hot dogs at?
Hey, where's the hot dogs at? Where's the hot dogs at? I don't know where the hot dogs at. Should I visit?
Hey, King SJ, how's it going?
Why are you whispering?
Where's the mac and cheese at? Oh, we ain't got nothing else.
Why are you whispering?
Yep, D did its job, held them to a field goal. Good job on their part.
These are the only things I see.
I'm sure that's what French cheese dogs. Who's this guy?
Goodbye.
Even if I could, Patty Grimes, I don't think Goff would listen much to me. More than anything, I think at this point is they just got to get themselves into a rhythm first. Find something that works for them. Plus, on top of that, I think one of the other things to notice is that when the freaking Lions start behind the sticks a little bit, it kind of forces them to force the throw when they shouldn't. But it's all right. All right, here comes the Packers kickoff. Lions are about to get the ball back. And the ball's going to go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Lions offense comes back out on the 25. All right, let's see what happens here. It's going to be an I formation. Goff snaps the ball, hands it off to Montgomery, and Montgomery's only going to pick up a yard or 2. You're all right, Thomas, that their running defense is not that good. But again, you can't force something. You've got to wear them down over time. It's got to be a mix. Goff under center, going to hand it off to Gibbs. And Gibbs is going to get up, and he's going to pick up about, looks like he's going to get just 1 yard short. He's going to pick up 7 of 8. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Lions. All right, Goff's under center. Montgomery's going to force it up, get the first down. That's fine if you disagree with me, Thomas. Unfortunately, though, you just don't force stuff. Again, it has to work. You can't just run, and then hope it's going to work because based off of a statistical ranking. The stats are nice to have, and I do agree with the stats. But at the same time, we have to play the long game here. You can't just force it. Goff is in the gun. Goff snaps, looks to throw. Goff's going to get it to Gibbs, and Gibbs is going to get hit right away. He's only going to be about a gain of 2 yards, maybe 3. 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7 coming up. Second and 7, yep. St. Brown in motion. Goff's under center. Goff's going to snap the ball. He's going to hand it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to try and run up the middle and is going to get nothing but maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Good question, Brian. Hold on a moment. I'm trying to figure that out. They're doing a sideline shot. No, Travis, you cannot come on. It's 3rd and 5, and it looks like the Lions are at their own 40. Goff snaps the ball, looks to throw. Goff throws over the middle, gets it to Sam Laporta. Laporta picking up extra yardage, getting down all the way to the 25, 24-yard line. Good throw and catch right there. Good job, Goff to Laporta. I understand that, Thomas, but that's not how the Lions run their offense. They are a balanced pass offense. They're not going to do one of too many. They're going to go with what works best for them, which is a little bit of both, pass and run, run and pass. They're not going to overload it one way or the other. Goff looking to throw. Goff's going to go down the field. Got it. Touchdown, St. Brown. Goff to St. Brown, touchdown. Quick strike from Goff to St. Brown. Easy. 35 yards to St. Brown. 35 yards to Sam Laporta. Another 24 yards to Jared Goff. Got him in the end zone. Lions take the lead.
Hey, Dave, I have to tell you, you're like 4 plays behind me. So, no, that's why I'm quiet. So,
no, I
try
got
not
it.
to ruin anyone.
Patty Grimes, yes, that is true. Laporta has, I think he not only has the most catches, but he has the most receiving yards as well.
Yep. They can't tackle him. It's awesome.
Good response by Goff in this offense. Start off with an interception, come right back, get a nice throw and touchdown in. Good job.
Hell and yes.
Great job. I don't have to give a reason, Travis, why I don't want you on. I simply don't want you on. It's that simple. I expect that you would respect my decision, and that's about it. Ouch. Funny enough, that was Amon-Ra St. Brown's first receiving touchdown of the year. No, second receiving touchdown. Pardon me. He had one in the opener. St. Brown doesn't get a whole lot of touchdowns each year, only about 6 or 7, maybe 8. But he is a freaking yak machine that gets yards all day long. Thomas, listen to what I'm saying. You cannot force the run. You have to be balanced. You can't just run the ball continuously and then decide to throw the ball once or twice now that they're biting up on the run. You have to be balanced, which is exactly what the Lions offense does. I get it. You want to see the Lions run the ball 40, 45 times today. I can personally tell you that will not happen. The Lions are probably going to run the ball probably about 30, 35 times today because, again, they're probably going to give the ball about 15, 20 times to freaking Gibbs. They're probably going to give the ball about 10 to 15 times to Montgomery. Bus driver Brent says the running game starting off games has been bad. And typically that is the case. And the reason why is because at the very start of the game, the defense is very fresh. They're able to keep up with those runners. They're able to come up and play. But as you go further and further into the game, they get tired. They get worn down. They can't keep up with those runs as well. And the rushing blocks are able to start getting much more advantages against the defense. That's why I'm saying it has to be balanced. You have to run the ball maybe a couple of times, pass the ball a couple of times. And when you start getting later in the game and the defense starts wearing down, starts getting tired, then you can start running the ball down their throats. The only reason you run the ball religiously is if you're good at it from the get-go. And that's something like what the Falcons were good at, except for last week against the Lions. But that's my whole point. You have to be balanced unless you have no choice. And the Lions have plenty of choices. Patty Grimes, that's good. I'm glad you picked up Laporta on your fantasy team. I've had him the last couple of weeks. All right, here comes the kickoff. And it's going to go short. It's going to be just 1 yard out. So going to get it and going to be tackled at the 20-yard line. Good kickoff coverage by the Lions. All right. All right. Going to have Love in the pistol. He's calling some sort of audible or difference in protection. Love snaps the ball. Is going to be a play action throw. Looking to throw. Is going to get sacked by Isaiah Buggs. Lions already have 2 sacks, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter. Buggs has a sack. Aiden Hutchinson has a sack, and we're only halfway through the first quarter. Dude, number 70 on that play, he just gave up. He just stood there and just like, oh, well, you're going to get sacked anyway. Okay, Love is in the pistol again. Love snaps the ball, looking to throw. Quick throw. Almost intercepted by Jerry Jacobs. Jacobs had his hands on it, but the ball got knocked out of his hands. 3rd and 16 coming up for the Packers. All right. 3rd and 16. Love is in the gun with a running back. 3 wide receivers set to the right, 1 to the left. Love snaps the balls, looking to throw. Love steps up, looking to throw, and just dumps it off. Incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. It's going to be a holding penalty on the Packers. The penalty is going to be declined. 4th down and 16. Packers are going to have to punt it. Packers offensive lineman is hobbling around. Not good for the Packers. Packers punter is going to have to punt on the goal line of his own end zone. And there's going to be another penalty. It's false start against the Packers, going to drive them back 5 more yards. Now the punter is going to be midway into his own end zone. It's going to be 4th and 21. The Lions get the ball where I think they'll get it. It'll probably be around the 35, 40-yard line, maybe halfway through the field. 35-yard line. Khalif Raymond's going to return it. Gets a good block. Is going to get all the way up to the freaking 45-yard line, like I called it. All right. Lions get the ball at their own 45-yard line. 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go into the first quarter left. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to step off screen for a moment so that way I can get something to drink really quickly. Oh, whew. Score is 7-3, Galloping Lake 6, and the Lions have the ball. Goff under center. Got Montgomery in the backfield. Snaps the ball. Goff does play action. Goff looking down the field, and it's a little overthrown over Josh Reynolds. All right. Goff on the gun. Goff looks to snap the ball, gives it to Gibbs. Gibbs has got an outside zone crease and is going to pick up 7 nice yards. Going to be 3rd and 3 coming up. Good run by Gibbs. All right, let's see here. Goff is in the gun by himself. That is Spielman next to Holmes, Patty Grimes. Goff looking to throw. Goff's going to get it over the middle. Gets it to Josh Reynolds. Josh Reynolds gets a big catch. Gets all the way down to the... Going to depend on where they mark him, but it's either the 30 or the 25. Looks like they're going to put him on the 26-yard line. Another big gain from the Lions offense. 23-yard gain, 35-yard gain, 24-yard gain, 23-yard gain. Lions are getting big chunks of yardage through the air and also some decent gains on the ground, too. Okay, man in motion, Goff in the gun. Going to hand it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to find a little crease and going to get up about another 7-8 yards on the ground. Oh. Goff is calling kill. He's under center, brings a man in motion. Goff snaps the ball, hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery is going to get the first down after fighting his way up there, but it's going to be a first down all the same. 1st and 10 for the Lions in the red zone. Ball is at the Packers' 15-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Goff in the gun, brings Laporta in motion. Goff snaps the ball, looks to throw. Goff's going to step up, looks like he's going to run. Goff is going to run. He's going to scramble, and he's going to get all the way down to the 4-yard line. Nice run by Goff. Good freaking legs. People say Goff can't run. I think Goff is showing he can. Good way to cover up the ball. Good way to protect himself. Way to get down without taking much of hits or damage. Goff in the gun. Goff going to snap the ball. Hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to get stuffed up at the line at about the 4 or 3-yard line. One or the other. Either a no gain or maybe 1 yard gain. All right, let's see what happens here. Goff under center. Goff snaps the ball, hands it off to Montgomery, and touchdown for Monty. Lions now go up 14-3.
I love it.
Goff running the ball. Goff making big throws. Offense just driving down the field. Offense looks in fine form. That first drive, they came out and kind of blew a goose egg, but they're already doing much better than almost any other team that the Packers have faced. Lions up 14-3.
Man, is it just me or are we totally manhandling that defense? They can't take anyone down.
Well, think about it this way. Think about it this way, DC. They don't have their starting linebacker in Devondre Campbell. They don't have their starting cornerback in Jair Alexander. Those are two of the biggest vocal leaders of that defense, and they're missing them. And you can clearly see it there on the defense because think about it. You know this to be true. What is the linebacker considered? The linebacker is considered the quarterback of the defense.
Oh, of course.
And if you don't have your leader out there in Devondre Campbell who's trying to keep that middle of the defense all together, that causes problems in the run defense. It also causes problems in the intermediate to middle passing game, which is exactly where the Packers have already been starting to get gashed. Then you take a look at the cornerback room. You're missing your top cornerback. What is Goff doing? He's hitting his wide receivers all over the place.
Well, I was more talking about how our running backs are standing and the whistles are blowing because forward progress is stopped. They can't bring them down. I mean, they may be starters and they may be leaders, but they can't take us down. This is nasty.
Well, we're only into the first quarter, and the Lions have already scored 14 points.
I'm loving it.
They definitely made up for that interception in the beginning.
I think more than anything, that was Goff just didn't see the guy and just got intercepted. It was still a bad throw, bad decision, but the fact that the Lions came straight back and they made up for it, again, it's about how you respond. It's about how you come back from the adversity.
Well, yeah, but you saw him try to do that same jump route on that completion to, who was it? They tried to bring the safety on down again to get on St. Brown, and I think it was Reynolds who caught it right off the middle after that safety bit in. So they saw what they were doing and then picked that apart.
I love that hold that opened up for Montgomery.
You are correct, Chuck Osborne. Chuck says, Dave, the nice thing about it is golf made a mistake, but yet now he fixed that mistake playing better ball. Yeah, and again, the best thing about it is when you take a look at quarterbacks, what is said about quarterbacks is the truth from time to time everywhere. Quarterbacks are rhythm players. Once they get into a rhythm, they start knowing what to do, and they start doing a lot better as the game goes on. Goff's already in a rhythm. After 2 straight drives of making good throws and getting the offense down into the end zone, it's a good way to start. All right, back to the game. Kickoff is away, and again, Packers are going to bring it out. And again, it's going to be good coverage by the Lions. Only going to get it up to the 21-yard line.
Was that Mason Crosby they showed in the crowd?
No, that wasn't Mason Crosby. Mason Crosby might be old, but he ain't that old. All right, here we go. Love is in the pistol. Love is going to snap it. It's going to hand it off. And Derek Barnes is going to stuff him up with John Kaminsky. 2 or 3 yard gain. 2nd and 7 coming up. Ow. Love is in the pistol, brings a man in motion, snaps the ball, hands it off again, and going to be another pickup of about 3, maybe 4 yards. Going to be 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 coming up. All right. Love is in the gun. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right with a tight end. Love is in the backfield with a running back. Love snaps the balls, looking to throw. Looking, tosses it up, and overthrown. Walker was in the vicinity, could have had an interception, but he tripped, and just not there. And once again, the Packers are going to have to punt the ball away. Love was getting pressured yet again and threw the ball up, couldn't get on him. Call me crazy, but I don't think Love has completed a pass yet. They've had the ball 3 straight drives, and he's thrown it at least a couple of times. He hasn't completed a pass yet. And the Lions are going to start at their 25-yard line, like they would have if it had been a kickoff. I'm actually going to check that up now, because now I'm kind of curious. Oh, pardon me. Love has 1 completion for 9 yards. I do apologize. I was wrong there. All right, back to the game. All right, here we go. Goff is under center. Goff's going to snap the ball. Going to do a straight quick drop backs. Got it up. And going to get it to Josh Reynolds. Great catch by Josh Reynolds. One-handed grab. Goff put it out there just far enough to where only Reynolds could get it. Great throw by Goff, but an absolutely magnificent catch by Josh Reynolds. Wow. Great catch by Josh Reynolds. Can't say that enough. Man. Goff in the gun. Goff's going to snap the ball. He's going to hand it off to Gibbs, and it's going to be a little razzle-dazzle around the end. Josh Reynolds is run. No, Khalif Raymond. And it's going to be down all the way to about the 15-yard line. Huge end-around play for the freaking Lions. And they're going to end the quarter right there. Khalif Raymond just got a 43-yard play on an end-around. Great play design. And Goff got Goff got a block that sprung Raymond loose. Wow, Goff doing everything tonight. Running, passing, blocking, everything. Goff didn't really do a great block there, but he did just enough. He got in the way.
That's another perfect play call. The last thing they're going to expect there is a damn end around.
I love it. That's a great end around, and Goff getting in the way. I don't know too many quarterbacks that actually intentionally try to block. Most quarterbacks actually try to get out of the way. Oh. Dude, these freaking, oh my Lord, these commercials are killing me. Oh.
Dave, is my background too loud?
No, you're good.
Okay. Tried to step away. Just wanted to make sure.
No, you're all right. If I can't discernibly make it out, then nobody else is going to.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Oh, brother, the Kelsey brothers, chunky soup. Patty Grimes, to answer your question, Ben Johnson was hired by Patricia.
Yep.
He was hired as I think he was hired as an assistant coach, got promoted to tight end coach, and then when Campbell got hired, he kept him on the staff.
Talk about a brilliant damn move.
My father just texted me. He said that the Packers look like shit and the Lions are dominating them. I couldn't agree with you more, Dad, if you're watching. Couldn't agree with you more. Frank Ribble, yeah, we almost did have three first quarter touchdowns. We actually could have if Goff hadn't gotten that interception, but I'm not going to look past that. I'm just going to be like, hey, you know what? It's what it is. Let's move on. Keep playing. But I guarantee you this, we're probably about to get number 3 here in about a few minutes. All right. Goff under center, brings Brock Wright in motion. Quick throw to Sam Laporta. Laporta's driving, going to get all the way to the 4-yard line. MD Hosty says, am I bad for listening to Tom Grossi even though I love the Lions? I mean, you do you, man. You do you. I love watching his videos for the comical effect, but that's about it. All right, Goff is in the gun. Goff is going to snap the ball, looks to throw, throws it to Josh Reynolds, but Reynolds wasn't even looking in that direction. Looked like he got tripped coming out of his break. All right, Goff in the gun. Man in motion. Goff looking to throw. Goff's going to scramble and just going to throw the ball away, was getting pressured. But there is a flag on the play. Question is who is it against? It's holding against the offense. Going to be pushing it, going to push the Lions back, going to have to try for a field goal. Oh, they're actually going to go for it. They're going to add to it. Now it's going to be third and goal instead of 4th and long. So they're going to take the yardage instead of the down. Wow, that's a shocker. Interesting. All right, well, let's see what happens now. Goff is in the gun. It's an empty set. Goff's going to snap the ball. Goff's looking to throw. Gets the throw off. And Marvin Jones had the ball and dropped it again. Wow. Dude, what is up with Marvin Jones? That's like now his freaking, 5th drop through 5 games.
And his 5th pass thrown too since week 1.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what is up with Marvin Jones, but he's just not doing good. I mean, glad that we still got the field goal and it's now 17-3, but it's like, dude, that's just not what we want.
Can't believe the Packers didn't or took that penalty. That really pisses me off.
I was surprised that they decided not to take the penalty, to be entirely honest. I thought for sure that they would take the penalty and just go 4th down. But I don't know for what reason, prepossessed them for that whole thing, but I guess they decided to go with that.
Just a sign of disrespect, basically. Oh, well, that's why we scored 3 times, and they've gotten a chip shot field goal.
Casey, hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Zarnamoski says he thinks a pick 6 is coming up.
Wouldn't surprise me.
That's a good point, Dad. That's a very good point. My father says that Josh Reynolds needs to change up his cleats so that way he doesn't trip and fall, so that way he can get to the end zone.
Oh, shit.
T-Chair says, David, check this AG defense, brother. Yeah, I love it. This is the kind of defense that I've been waiting for.
Yes.
Either a sack or a turnover just happened, and DC knows about it.
Sorry, I forgot I was ahead of you still. I'm outside and watching it through the window. My bad.
No, it's all right.
Hate it when people do that myself. Sorry.
Hey, I'd much rather know that something good's coming than something bad. So something good's about to come up. We're about to see what happens here. Love is under center. Love snaps the ball. It's going to be a play action. Love throws it, and it is intercepted. Finally, Jerry Jacobs with the pick. And Jerry Jacobs going to get it all the way down to the 6-yard line. Not a pick 6, but it is a pick. Think about this, folks. Think about this. Freaking Jordan Love has thrown 6 or 7 passes, only completed 2 of them. 1 to his own man and 1 to ours. You are right, bus driver. Jacobs needed it. He was struggling for the last couple of weeks, getting blown in coverage, but gets that interception. Good tip by Alex Anzalone, though. Way to get a good hand up there. But again, T-Share, you're absolutely right. The AG defense is performing valiantly good. I love it. I just want to see more of it. Let's get it through the entirety of the year. Okay, back to offense. Goff under center, brings St. Brown in motion. Goff's going to snap the ball, hands the ball off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to do a cutback, and Montgomery's going to get down to the 2-yard line. If the Lions score here, one way or the other, they're going to be up by 3 scores, either by 17 or 21. Chemical 247 texts me, says, this is not the same old Lions. You are correct. Goff under center, brings St. Brown in motion again. Goff snaps the ball, hands it off to Montgomery, and touchdown! And now the Lions go up 24-3. We are not even halfway through the second quarter, and the Lions are already up by 3 scores. Holy cow. T-Share asks, is this game over? No, it's not over, but we're getting into dangerous territory here. You can effectively call a game over when you are up like by 4 scores, 5 scores. At that point, the game's over.
I say keep running it up, just like the Dolphins did.
Damn right. Keep piling it on. Don't let them get back in the game.
Well, here's the thing. When the Dolphins played the Broncos, that was not a division rivalry game for primetime. This is a division rivalry game for primetime. My father just said Detroit went a hurry-up offense and scored a touchdown. Nice. I've been telling you, Dad, this is not the same old Lions. Not by a long shot. Chemical 247 tells me this ain't a punishment. It's a lesson. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'll be honest. I thought that this game was going to be very, very close. There was no way I was thinking that the Lions were going to be this far up this early. They're already up 21 points, and we just started the second quarter. Like, dude, realistically, the Lions could have the ball 3 more times before the half is out. And if the defense keeps playing the way they're playing, shoot, we could be up like 35, 40 something before the half. Like, just crazy. Now, I'm going to say this, though. I'm glad about the way the team's performing. Don't get me wrong, but we are still a long way from the final whistle being blown on this. So like everyone else is thinking, just keep putting it on the Packers. Do not let them come back. Oh, brother. Man, these commercials are getting ridiculous. That's true, Patty Garms. Green Bay did come back from New Orleans, but to be fair, they were only down by 17, not 21. T, what happened? Jerry Jacobs got an interception. Lions scored another touchdown. Lions are up 24-3. That's what happened. And it's only 13. We still got 13 minutes to go before the half. Oh, Dale, I guarantee you Tom Grossi is not only crying, his heart is breaking. His heart is just broken to pieces right now. His team's down by 3 scores, and we're not even at halftime yet. Did he just say get off the schneid? Who the hell says schneid? Michael Powell asked if I'm drinking the spiked Kool-Aid. I know who you're referencing to there. Great content creator. I've been drinking the Kool-Aid for a long time, my friend. All right. Love is in the pistols. Going to snap the ball. Gives it off to Jones. Jones is going to pick up 5 yards. T-Share says Cam Sutton, so I'm assuming that either Cam Sutton's going to get a pick or we're going to have a big hit coming up here. T-Share says Jordan Love, so I'm assuming it's got to be another pick. I'm assuming it's another pick already. T-Share says Jordan Love looks shook. I told you guys that he was not going to be ready for the big stage. Jordan Love snaps the ball. Going to hand it off. And wow, holy cow. Cameron Sutton just made the running back do a windmill 360 in the air. Going to be 3rd and 7. And Michael Powell, at the time right now, the Lions are up 24-3. The Packers have the ball, but they're not really doing anything. Smokey Sum says, Branch said, get that out of here. Love is in the gun. Love snaps the ball. Love's looking to throw. Love gets the ball off, and Branch knocks it away. No chance at all for a catch. And now it's 4th and 7 for the Packers. Packers have been out on the field now 4 straight times, and they've had to punt the ball 4 straight times. I guarantee you this right now. Packers fans are wondering, why did we get rid of Aaron Rodgers? Oh, Michael Powell asked, are you drinking spiked Kool-Aid? No. I'm not drinking anything with alcohol. I'm drinking lemonade. Just drinking pure lemonade. Wow, nice spin move from Raymond. Raymond gets out of the tackle. Is going to get all the way up to the 30-yard line. Nice move, Raymond. I'm going to just say this right now, Michael. I don't really drink a whole lot. I only usually drink on vacations, and even then, I still don't drink a whole lot. I'm just not really a big drinker. And if I do drink, I usually like something that's a bit more sweet flavored. I don't like the bitter stuff. Tiger Town's definitely hyped up.
Hey, Dave, have you seen the time of possession stats this half yet?
Oh, I'm sure they're already fun, but I'll take a look anyway. Let's see here. Full box score. Okay, here we go. Team stats. That's what I'm looking for. Time of possession, DC. Lions have had the ball for 12 minutes and 10 seconds. The Packers have only had it for 6 minutes and 12 seconds. And here's where it gets more fun. First downs, Lions 10, Packers 0.
Yeah.
Third down efficiency, Lions 3 of 5, Packers 0 of 4. Total plays, Lions 25, Packers 13. Now here's where it gets really good. Total yards, Lions 206, Packers 4. 4 measly yards for the Packers offense in 1.5 quarters, really. Not even a half a quarter. We still got 11.5 minutes to play.
That's why I say keep running it up. Make them look silly. Make them rethink everything.
Trust
yeah,
me.
my buddy, the Packers fan, is about ready to kill Ron LaFleur right now. It's rather amusing. I never thought I'd see a Packer fan ready to do that.
He's been this way for 3 years, dude.
Touche.
It's a pattern. It's a pattern. The guy does not. He's. I'm a running coach. All I do is run the football, and then he abandons it as soon as it gets inconvenient.
All I'm going to say is if Rodgers couldn't make it work, Jordan Love sure as hell ain't going to make it work. Goff under center. Goff going to snap the ball. Going to be a play action. Boots out. Gets it to St. Brown. St. Brown's going to pick up a first down. Frank Ribble says, time for a couple more TDs in the first half. We'll see how many more they get. Gary says 70-3 for the Detroit Lions. I'm telling you this right now. If the Lions could put up 70 in this game, I'd be impressed, but I don't think Dan Campbell's going to go that far. T-Share says kneecap dining has commenced. Indeed it has. Goff under center, weak eye formation. Goff's going to hand the ball off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to get outside. Montgomery's going to pick up 4 or 5 hard-earned yards. But there is a flag on the play. Holding penalty against the Lions, against Jonah Jackson. Patty Grimes asks, if Lions go up big, does Bridgewater come in? I'm going to say this. If the Lions are up like 50-10 or something, then yeah, probably. Probably. But again, I don't see that happening. We're just going to have to see what does happen. All right, Goff is in the gun, brings Gibbs in motion behind him, snaps the ball, gives it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to pick up 2, maybe 3 yards. All right, Goff is under center. Or Goff's in the gun, pardon me. Goff snaps the ball, looks to throw. Goff's going to get it and throws it in the vicinity of Josh Reynolds, but just goes in the dirt. Goff was under pressure, just need to get rid of the ball to prevent a sack. I'd be willing to bet that this is going to be a false start. Third and a mile. This is probably going to be a screenplay, I'm willing to bet. Okay, maybe not. Just a quick slant route to Gibbs. Makes it a little bit more manageable field position for Jack Fox. Man, these Packers fans are something else. I mean, don't get me wrong. Great defense by the Packers. Great defense. They came out and they responded. But, dude, you're down 21 points, and you're out here acting like, yeah, we going to do something. Like, dude, calm yourself. Ball snapped. Packers were able to get on top of that, so good for them.
When they watch the game film on that, Chase Lucas is going to be really upset at himself.
All right. Love under center. Love snaps the ball. It's going to be a play action. Love's getting pressure in the end zone, and he's going to throw it away. Gets it away, but realistically, he's going to be just a 1-yard gain. Good job by Love to get the ball off so he doesn't take a safety. All right, 2nd and 9. Love is in the pistol. Love snaps the ball, looks to throw. Going to get it to Romeo Dobbs. Going to be a pickup of about 5, maybe 6 yards. 3rd and 4 coming up. Jordan Love in the gun. Going to bring Dylan into the backfield. Oh! Neutral zone infraction against the Lions. Going to be a 1st down. All right, Love is under center. Love snaps the ball, going to hand it off, and McNeil, along with the others, are going to get him down. The big boy making a big stop. Second and 13. Love snaps the ball. Love's pressured, and Love's going to get sacked by McNeil again. McNeil's now got 2 sacks on the year. Lions pass rush is getting after Love in a good way tonight. Third and a mile for the Packers offense that has yet to get a 1st down without the helps of the ref. Packers in the gun. Packers going to look to throw with Love. Love puts it up. Love's going to get it to Dobbs. Dobbs going to get about 5 yards short of the 1st down. That's the biggest play that the Packers have had all night. Still 5.5 minutes to go for the Lions to potentially get some more points.
Dude, how about those 2 plays by Aleem?
That is defensive lineman football right there. That was badass.
It's the big boy making the big plays.
Oh, it's Twinkle Toes making the big plays. He ain't that big. He just rocked it over the middle, back-to-back plays. And shit, I thought that Hutch was going to get that safety back.
This is one time I'm actually kind of glad that you'd probably be right, Dale. Dale says Aaron Rodgers is probably laughing his ass off right now. And I would be glad to see him doing it because it's hilarious. Because you want to know what the worst part about that is for Aaron Rodgers? That's probably the only time he's going to get to laugh in the next, 6-8 months.
Now he's going to laugh when he gets his paycheck from New York.
Yeah, well, Aaron Rodgers has always been greedy.
What, he got paid how much for 3 plays?
Oh, boy. I mean, if you realistically think about it, between his contract, he got paid an exuberant amount.
Yeah, how many? I mean, it has to be like the single season record for most dollars per play ever.
I know. I know that if you think about it, there have been some really bad free agent deals over the years, but I mean, I wouldn't say that the deal that Rodgers has with the Jets is a bad one just yet, provided he plays next year. But if not, then yeah, it might go down as one of the worst deals of all time.
Baltimore won the East.
Hey, Rick, Orioles won the East. Sweet.
Frank Ribble says, David, aren't you glad AG responded to our criticism? He didn't respond just to anyone's criticism. I mean, to be fair, AG knew that he was in trouble because he knew that the defense was going to be held to a much higher standard. And the thing of the matter is, I'm still going to hold him to that standard. I don't care how good the defense looks tonight and how good it looked last time. This is the defense I want to see all freaking year. And so far, it's proved that it can play that way. So that's what I want to see. All right. Goff under center. Goff snaps the ball. Going to hand the ball off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards. Goff under center, brings Raymond in motion. Goff straight drop back, gets it to Laporta. And Laporta is going to get 5 yards all the way down to 1 yard short. Jeremy said he didn't want to join tonight. He didn't like being behind the telecast. Goff under center. Goff hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to power it up, going to pick up nice 6-7 yards. Goff under center. Goff snaps the ball. Play action. Looking to throw. Takes it down the field. Going to be bobbled. Tipped and going to be incomplete. Looks like a lineman got his hand on it. Second and 10. Goff is in the gun. Goff's going to snap the ball, looks to throw. Goff over the middle, gets it to Sam Laporta, but it's going to be dropped. Was it dropped or was it tipped? Yep, Gibbs. Laporta dropped that one. First drop by Laporta. That's not good. Oh, well. Goff in the gun. 3 receivers to the right. Brings St. Brown in motion. Goff looking to throw. Throws it. Gets it to St. Brown. St. Brown is going to get the first down and more. Good job, St. Brown. Goff is killing the play. He's in the gun by himself. Goff snaps the ball, looks to throw. Goff's going to get pressured. Goff gets away from the sack, going to get it down the field, gets it to Laporta. Big time catch from Laporta. Great throw by freaking Goff, too, throwing it to his left. Goff under center, going to bring St. Brown in motion. And 2-minute warning. In the meantime, let's take a look at what's going on here. Currently, right now, let's take a look at what the team statistics are. Lions have 14 first downs to the Packers 1. Lions are 5 of 8 on third down efficiency, to the Packers being 0-5. Lions have ran 36 total plays to the Packers 18. The Lions have 268 total yards to the Packers 15. Lions already have 105 yards rushing at 6.2 an average a rush. And the Lions, again, are still double in terms of time of possession comparison to the Packers. Lions have had the ball for 18 minutes, 15 seconds to the Packers, 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Gary says, I've never seen the Lions play this well. Michael Powell says, I can't wait for Thanksgiving when the Cheeseheads come to Detroit. That's going to be a fun game. And they didn't feel the need to do it, man. Again, they could have ran it. They decided not to. It's okay. Goff under center. St. Brown in motion from left to right. Goff's going to snap it. Goff's going to hand it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to find a nice patch of grass. Going to pick up 11, 12 hard-earned yards. Adam Schefter reports that Packers tight end Luke Musgrave is being evaluated for a concussion. Back to the game. Goff is in the gun. Goff snaps the ball. Goff's going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to pick up 5-6 yards. Jordan Salmon says Lions are making Green Bay look silly. That they are. That they are. My dad just texted me and said that he's seen enough to know that the Lions are going to go to the playoffs and that they're going to win the division. Doesn't know about the conference game just yet. He's still 50-50 on that one. Well, we'll see. But like I said, I knew the Lions were going to make the playoffs this year. I knew they were going to win the division. But everybody else is just trying to figure out what is going to happen in terms of when we get into the playoffs. Silver Lions says defense looks like the 85 Bears, but with better looking uniforms. LOL. Defense is definitely playing very good tonight. Goff in the gun, 3rd and 6. Raymond in motion. Goff looking to throw. Goff's going to get it to... What the thunder? That's the second time that a guy has tripped. Interesting. Riley Patterson, kick is up, and kick is good. Lions extend their lead to 27. Lions now have a 24-point lead going into the half. I don't know what's up. I think mostly anything, bus driver, is that Taylor is just having a trouble because, he hasn't played in a while. Injury report from the Lions. Chase Lucas is questionable to return with an illness. Don't know what the illness is, but we'll see. All right, 34 seconds left in the game for the first half. Kick is going to go out the end of the backfield, going to be on the 25-yard line for the Packers offense. Dale, no. Broderick Martin was again a healthy scratch. He did not suit up tonight. Love is in the gun. 3 wide receivers to the right. Love's going to snap the ball, looks to throw. Steps up, gets the ball out, gets it to number 81. Don't know who that is. 2nd and 5 for the Packers offense. Love is in the gun. Quick snap. Looks to throw again. Love is going to throw, and he's getting pressured, and he's going to get it away, but he's going to take a hit at the end of it. Kaminsky literally planted him there. 3rd and 5 for the Packers offense. Patty Grimes asks, is there an asterisk on this game? If there's an asterisk on this game, it would be for the Lions. All right, 3rd and 5, Packers offense. Love is in the gun. Love snaps the ball, looks to throw again. Love is getting pressured. Love puts it up, gets it to his tight end. Going to be a completion. 1st down, but there's 7 seconds left, which means that you're going to be in Hail Mary territory. Chances are it's going to be an incomplete pass, and we're going to go into the half 27-3. Gary asks, do they have 20 yards yet? They do have 20 yards, but I don't know how much they have. At this point, let's see here. According to this, they have 34 yards. Love in the gun, looks to throw, gets it out, and it's going to be a flag again against Jerry Jacobs. That is now going to be Jacobs, 5th or 6th defensive pass interference. All right, Love's in the gun. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Love looks to throw. Love's going to get pressured, and Love's going to get sacked by Jack Campbell. Or is that Anzalone? It was one of them. It was either Anzalone. Oh, it was Harris. Charles Harris got him. Yep, Charles Harris got him. 27-3 for the Lions at halftime. Man, that is something. The Lions have sacked Jordan Love 4 times in the first half. They're up by 4 scores in the first half. And the Packers have literally, as I look at it right now, they have 20 total offensive yards. Their average yards per play is 0.9 yard.
4 scores and 6 sacks ago.
I cannot believe that this is how good the Lions are playing right now, because I didn't think that this was going to happen.
I almost called it.
Has Jacobs been covering 87 all game?
Yep. Jacobs have been shutting them down. I think that pass interference was ticky-tack Lambeau Field bullshit, but, you know.
Unfortunately, that's going to happen every game. It's just going to happen.
Yep. I ain't worried about it. It's like I'm not, because technically Laporta is going to get credited as a drop on that pass, isn't he? Because it hit his hands.
Yeah, for Laporta, that was a drop.
Yeah, I mean, that was timing. I mean, it was technically a drop. I'm not pissed about it or didn't fault him about it, but.
Well, I mean, he made up for it with that big play on the next couple of throws, because Goff was rolling out to his left and he made that big catch going all the way up to get it.
Yeah, because he was expecting bullshit at that. I think that timing just got thrown off enough that the pass wasn't where Laporta was expecting it. So I'm sure some SOL troll is going to be like, oh, we found ourselves the next Eric Ebron because he dropped the pass. Yeah, bullshit.
Oh, that's what they do. SOL fans are all about trying to make life miserable because they've been miserable for so long themselves.
They were just miserable human beings in general, I think.
Comes with the territory, I guess.
But yeah, I guess I'm going to need to make my chili every game from now on.
If you do that, you might need to go see your doctor.
Oh yeah, this chili is. I make my own spices, and it's my first batch of the year, so I kind of heavy-handed it. So imagine if you make a chili mix and add like 3 bags instead of 1. That's what it tastes like, but it's still damn good.
Oh, I'm sure.
I melted down New York strip lard to add to the broth. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, I am happy.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hell, and I'm sober and I'm happy. Shit. Well, sober-ish, but I'm so happy. Love is getting put through the cheese grater. Awesome. You know, this is really the best Amazon game I've watched. They haven't fucked up once.
Yeah, and the quality's actually pretty damn decent.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I still remember that first game they did last year. That quality was so bad. I was surprised they didn't lose the contract that night.
Exactly.
Because I was like, dude, you pay $1 billion or whatever the thunder it was for this contract, and you can't even get this thing right.
Yeah, I'm sure Bezos and crew stepped that shit up, and they certainly have by now, at least.
Well, they've had a whole season to figure shit out, so I would just hope that they had gotten it right by now.
Well, it is Amazon. Granted, they fuck up a delivery now and then, but, you know, that's still 1 out of 10. I hate to be a corporate stooge, but I freaking love Amazon.
I actually do most of my shopping through eBay. How do you think I find all these?
Exactly. Well, I mean, I do a significant amount of shopping on eBay, but when I need something brand new and here the next day or the same day, it's all Amazon.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. Amazon's a great product. It's just sometimes I think that they're all about just, making money rather than actually making sure they deliver a quality product.
Well, that's why I just buy quality products to them. As long as it gets in my mailbox, I'm fine. I mean, granted, I don't buy a lot of Amazon essentials if I buy any Amazon essentials, but you know, saves me from having to go to the goddamn store. Shit, I'll wait a day to have to do that.
Man, this panel is just preaching the praises of the Lions. They're just like, oh, Lions, Lions. And it's just like, I love it. It's nice to hear a national TV crew actually talk about the Lions more than just a damn punching bag.
They would really need to make a montage video of all of us saying, fuck you, we were right.
Dude, I'm telling you this right now. I can guarantee you two things are going to happen tomorrow morning. Every Packers fan on the planet is going to be looking for a rock to hide under, number one. Number two, what Packers fan doesn't decide to hide underneath a rock is going to say, oh, the Lions still suck.
Yep. No, my buddy, the Packers fan, is ready to shoot Ron LaFleur right now.
I'm sure he is.
No, he has a good point. He's like, run the ball. Jordan Love isn't going to win this for you, and your defense is getting gassed, and a defense that isn't built to stop the run won't stop the run if they keep getting gassed and they keep getting ran over.
Well, plus on top of that, the thing of it is, I already pointed this out in my previous episodes. The Lions are going up against one of the worst rushing defenses in the Packers.
Exactly.
How do you beat a team that you need to keep their offense off the field and at the same time gas their defense so it gets tired out? You run the ball.
Yep, which is exactly what Mike was saying. Why aren't we running?
Well, here's the funny thing.
Ball, at least give us a chance to keep it out of Jordan Love's hands.
So far, the Lions have ran the ball 20 times, and they have 121 yards rushing. They're running the ball at 6.1 an average a rush. And here's the worst part about it is that, I mean, to be entirely fair, a lot of that comes off of a couple of big plays. David Montgomery is 15 of 53, so that's okay. But Khalif Raymond, one rush, 40 yards. Jared Goff, one rush, 11 yards. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like the Lions are pulling off these explosive plays. Beast mode, Barry Sanders. This ought to be good.
Yeah, I'm actually rather pissed that Lynch is cussing in front of Barry Sanders. If you know thing one about Barry Sanders, he's not big on cussing.
That's amazing to watch right there. I tell you what, Marshawn's good balls off until I'm there. They could probably catch him. Barry, he got the open field. It's like, goodbye, buddy.
Barry Sanders was nothing but class. Think about that. He literally
the definition.
Barry Sanders never, ever, ever once celebrated when he got in the end zone. All he ever did was literally score touchdowns and just flip the ball to the ref and go back to the sideline. That was all he ever did.
Flipping the ball to the ref was a celebration. He normally handed it to him.
Either way, it was like, dude, it's like you consider most of these players now, they have these stupid dances or gyrations or whatever the hell you want to call them. And it's like sometimes you always wonder, it's like, man, are we about to get a penalty for this stupidity here? But with Sanders, it was like he scored the touchdown, just gave the ball to the ref and was just like, all right, I'll be back here in about 10 minutes anyway.
I love a story when he was in Oklahoma that he broke like a 90-yard return or something. He ran the ball 40 yards back after doing that just to hand it to the ref. or some asinine amount of yardage, but he ran the ball about halfway back to the return to the next ref. That's just badass.
See, I've always gone with the mindset of Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt had a saying that, to me, I think a lot more people need to apply in their everyday life, and it was speak softly but carry a big stick. And it's like, listen, I don't have to yell, I don't have to flash, I don't have to do anything excessive to get your point, because here's the thing. I will talk softly and gently, but just know I can bring the boom anytime I want to, and you aren't going to know when it happens, but when it does, you're going to know it was me.
Well, I do that, but I'm afraid I'll get, caught for indecent exposure. Sorry, I had to go there.
I'm sure you did.
That was funny, though, Dave. Come
on. You took that phrase and you took it to the very south end of the pole.
That was funny.
If Jeremy was here, he'd be laughing his ass off.
Exactly.
And Dan would probably be laughing along with him.
Either that or all three of us would have said it at the same time.
Oh, that I can see. That I can see. All right. Lions are up 27-3. Packers are going to get the ball to start the half. At this point, I was thinking the Lions are only going to win by a touchdown, 31-28, maybe 35-28, something like that. But at this point, dude, I'm thinking something completely different.
I'm thinking my prediction might have been soft.
Detroit through the first 2 quarters.
We're about to find out.
Score. This is the largest.
All right, we are back. Brian, we did mention the Barry and Beast Mode segment at halftime. That was about a minute and a half, 2 minutes ago. Whoo-wee. Damn, that is hard to believe. The Lions went from having 1 sack in 2 games to having 10 sacks in the last 6 quarters. No, 11 sacks in the last 6 quarters. 1 sack in 2 games to 11 sacks in 6 quarters. All right, ball's kicked off. Packers are going to return it out of the end zone, and there's a flag on the play. Packers player is going to get up to the 35-yard line, but chances are this is coming back. Packers player is injured. Trying to get him up. Jody Solomon says, the look on Packers fans' faces is great. Glad for you to admit that, LaFleur. Glad to admit that you're being embarrassed.
Hey, Mike, can you say that again?
What? LaFleur should only be mad at one person himself.
What did he say?
He said Matt LaFleur should only be mad at one person, himself.
I agree. He's the head coach. He takes the responsibility. Love under center, play action, boot out to the left, going to get it to his tight end, and it's going to be a completion of about 4, maybe 5 yards, depending upon forward progression. Can't blame Matt LaFleur. Oh, I guarantee you can blame him all right, and I know a lot of Packers fans will. All right. Love in the pistol. We're going to snap the ball, hands it off. Going to be a yard short, going to be 3rd and 1. Love in the gun, snaps the ball, looks to throw, gets the throw off, and it's caught for a 1st down. Love under center. Snaps the ball. Play action. Love looking to throw. Love going to get pressured. Throws wide open is freaking Watson. Huge play for the Packers. That's our first explosive play of the night. Love in the gun, about midfield. Love's going to snap the ball, looks to throw, gets it out, and holy hit by Ife Melifonwu. They can't call that. Dude. How's that a flag? Oh, good Lord. Illegal use of hands to the face, number 97, Hutchinson. Oh, where's the replay? Where's the replay? I want to see the replay. Dude, that's not hands to the face. That's a badass call. That is horrible. That's a freaking... Dude. That's a horrible call. Whatever. Love in the gun. Love's going to snap the ball, looks to throw. Going to get off and going to overthrow his wide receiver. Love in the gun. Ooh, looks like the Lions are going to bring a blitz. Lions snap. Another big hit. That one's going to be a yard short by Anzalone. And there's another flag. Looks like Branch is grasping at his ankle. How's that unnecessary roughness? He wasn't going out of bounds just yet. His ankle. His ankle got tweaked there at the very bottom. I literally just saw that. That's why he's walking so gingerly. Love under center. Love snaps. Play action. Love looks to throw. Caught. And Will Harris is going to make the tackle for a loss. Love snaps the ball, looks to throw, gets pressured, but there is a flag and another big hit, this time from Jack Campbell, but there is a flag on the play. Penalty declined for holding against Walker, pardon me, and it's going to be third down. Adam Schefter reports that Brian Branch is being carted to the locker room. Love in the gun, pressured, and going to be short. Wow, 4th and 9, and the Packers are going to go for it. Love looking to throw, gets it off, and it is caught. Damn. First and goal for the Packers. Packers snap the ball, hand it off, and going to get stuffed. Going to be a no gain. Now a linebacker, Derek Barnes, is down. Lions say that Branch is questionable to return with an ankle injury. So we don't know what it is yet, but at least he's ruled as questionable. So they're not ruling him out automatically. So that's at least somewhat good news.
I don't know if you're going to do one, but I won't be able to make the post game.
No, I'm not doing the post game tonight. I'm probably going to do that Saturday.
Okay. Kind of sucks. Branch is out, but I feel like we're far enough ahead where it shouldn't be an issue.
He's out for the moment. The Lions just released an injury update saying that he's questionable to return. Looks like Barnes is fine. He's up and walking now around, no problem. Love in the gun. Love snaps the ball, hands it off. No, he doesn't. Wide open touchdown. Packers get their first touchdown of the night. Took them 2.5 quarters to do it, but they got it. Excuse me. Packers are going to keep their offense out on the field to try and get 2 points. Love in the gun. 3 wide receivers to the right. Love snaps the ball. Roll out to the right. Love stops, comes back, and 2-point conversion is good. So now the Packers go from being down 27-3 down to 27-11. So now they're only down by 9 plus 7. They're down by 16. So they're still down by 3 scores, but huge change.
That touchdown was because of a miscommunication by Iffy. Watson almost dropped it.
Nice return by Reynolds. Gets up to the 28-yard line. Goff under center. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Goff snaps the ball, hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to pick up about 4 yards if they give him forward progression. Goff in the gun, 2nd and 7. Looks like they're going to bring the blitz. Goff looks to throw, gets it out quick to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to try and get away, but he can't. Third and 12. Goff snaps the ball. Goff looks to throw. Gets it to St. Brown, and St. Brown doesn't get anything virtually. Only 3-4 yards. That was probably one of the worst punts I think I've ever seen from freaking Fox. Like, that was not one of his better ones.
Turn momentum around. I think defense needs to get a turnover right here.
Well, the defense needs to do something because right now they're kind of reeling a little bit. Derek Barnes was cramping. He is questionable to return, so he should be back out there pretty quickly.
I just know a turnover right here would definitely change momentum.
Branch is getting his ankle taped up. Looks like he's going to be fine. Looks like he just twisted his ankle. Love in the gun. Going to get pressured. Ball's thrown behind. Pick that up. Gary Branch looks good. They're getting his ankle taped up. Looks like he's getting set to come back in.
That's good. We need him back.
Second and 21. Wow. Love in the gun. 2 wide receivers to the left and to the right. 1 man in the backfield. Love snaps the ball. Love looks to throw. Love's going to put it up, and it's way overhead.
Looks like Tracy Walker got a hand in on that to make it go behind the receiver.
Love is in the gun. 3rd and 21. 3 down linemen. Bunch of deep men backwards. Love looking to throw. Puts it up. It's going to be completed to Dobbs, but it's going to be well short. But it looks like the Packers are going to keep their offense on the field. The Packers are going to punt it away. I'd look for the fake. Flag on the play. Question is who are the flags against? Holding, eh? Goff under center, hands the ball off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to pick up only 2 or 3 yards. All right. Goff in the gun, moves right to the right side with Laporta. 2nd and 7. Goff's going to snap the ball, hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to pick up about 4 yards, maybe 5. Going to be 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 coming up. Goff in the gun, snaps the ball. Goff looks to throw, gets it to Gibbs. Gibbs going to get it. Gibbs first down. Okay, get something rolling here. Goff under center, tight into the left. Goff snaps the ball, hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to power through, pick up about 5 yards. Goff under center, snaps the ball, play action. Goff looks to throw, and he's going to get sacked. Goff in the gun. Goff hands the ball off on a draw to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to pick up about 9, 10 yards. It's going to be 4th and 5, 4th and 6 coming out. So far, I got to admit, I'm not enjoying Ben Johnson's play calling, and I'm not enjoying the fact that freaking, Jack Fox is like, I don't know what's up with Jack Fox in an open air stadium. His punts are just fluttering.
I was gonna say I thought his punts looked kind of short. Like I don't know if he's got like a leg issue or something.
No. He's just either not hitting the ball right or there's something going on where they're wanting him to punt it short. I don't know why they would, but
I know Dan Campbell said that they weren't going to be as hungry as they were when they first came into the game because they had the lead. So I don't know whose job it was to keep them hungry.
that's going to be a snooze fest.
Talk about Bears in Washington.
Yep.
Think the Bears finally get that first win?
Doubt it. No, I don't think he's faking his injury, Tiger Town. That'd be pretty stupid on his part. Love in the gun, brings a man in motion, snaps the ball, hands it off to the running back. Running back's going to pick up about 3 yards.
Barnes is back on the field.
Love in the gun, brings Reed in motion, snaps the ball, play action, gets it off to the receiver, first down. Oh boy.
Oh my God, it's bullshit. It's terrible. Like anybody watching this goes, what the fuck?
Hey, Dave, is the whistle supposed to be blown when the clock says 0-0-0?
Supposed to.
Is that like technically part of fundamental football rules? So you know that a play's not going to be ran because it has 0-0-0 on the clock that everyone can see, but somehow you allow them to hike the fucking ball.
Last I checked, the rule states that when it hits 0-0, there's still like a 1/10 of a second that you can snap the ball because as soon as it...
Is that challengeable?
No, it's not, unfortunately. There are a few rules, there are a few plays that are not challengeable or a few stipulations that aren't challengeable. You can't challenge the play clock. That's kind of like that's up to the ref's discretion there. If the refs don't call it, then that's it.
But I'm pretty sure you can do it for end of quarter and end of game.
Yeah, we're not sure about that, but that was a horseshit gimme play. Talk about an asterisk. It's on that pass. Jesus Christ, that was horseshit.
Tell you one thing, that's what we never worked in Madden.
Humans think that the world will last forever.
This is horseshit.
First and goal for the Packers. Loving the gun. Brian Branch is back on the field. Love snaps the ball, puts the ball up, and that's incomplete. His feet were out. All right, second and goal. Love in the gun. Love snaps the ball. Love's going to step up wide open into the end zone. Nobody watching the QB. And now the Packers are back in the game. Now the Packers are only down by 10. And they're going to go for 2.
Like I said, it's short, dude. It's well short. That is a good foot and a half short.
I mean, why not just give them 6 points? That is horseshit.
Well,
oh, there's somewhat of a delay for the play clock. Oh, yeah, we can do everything scientifically, technology, but we can't operate a fucking football clock like we could in 1945. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with this league? Sorry, I'll calm down now. Yeah. Horseshit. It was a gimme throw and a gimme catch.
No problem, right? Yeah.
so once it hits 0, yeah, the play's supposed to be done. But like I said, it's not reviewable.
Yep.
A like that's not a thing either.
No, they want to avoid more Thursday night blowouts, and God forbid it can't be against the Fudge Packers. This is horseshit.
All right, Packers are going to kick the ball away. It's going to go out the back of the end zone. Goff is going to snap the ball. Going to get it to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to have some space. Going to get out to the first down. Going to be maybe a 9-yard, maybe 10-yard gain, depending upon where they put it. It's going to be second and short. Goff in the gun, going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs going to get a delay, gets it up for the first down. First down. Nice pickup of about a few yards. Goff under center. St. Brown in motion. Goff going to snap the ball. Play action. Goff looks to throw. Gets it to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to pick up the first down. Going to get about 12 yards, 13 yards. Goff under center brings St. Brown in motion. Goff snaps the ball, hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to pick up a nice 6-7 yards. Goff in the gun, second and 2. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, brings Raymond in motion, snaps the ball, hands it off to Gibbs, and going to get nothing. It's 3rd and 2 coming up. Goff in the gun. Brings Gibbs to the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right with a tight end right. Goff snaps the ball, hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs goes up the middle. Gibbs is going to pick up 6 yards, first down. Goff under center, snaps the ball, play action, roll out left. Goff looking down the field, gets it to Josh Reynolds. Good catch. Big catch, Josh Reynolds.
I think Jordan Love is praying that we don't get a touchdown right now on the sideline.
Goff under center. Goff snaps the ball, hands it to Montgomery. Montgomery finds a cutback lane. He's going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards. More likely 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Goff under center. Looks like they got 2 tight ends left. Going to hand it to Montgomery. Holy crap. The freaking Packers just swarmed him. You have 3 tight ends to the left, and you decide to just... Wow. That was horrible blocking right there. 3rd and 9 for the Lions offense. Goff is going to be in the gun. Goff snaps the ball. What the hell? Why would you go with a draw? Okay, whatever, I guess. Fourth and 3, and the Lions are going to go for it. It appears they're going to go for it, I should say. It appears they're going to go for it. Nope, they're not going to go for it. Jeez Louise. Field goal's at least good.
What are you thinking, David? Because I know you're thinking something. Do you think they should have went for it on 4th?
No, I don't see why they would have just wasted the... See, this is part of the thing about this whole thing I don't get is that you're now playing a tight game. You can no longer just rest on laurels. You're only up by 10. Okay, now you're up by 13. But the point of the matter is that this is not the time to start getting cute with your time. And especially not the time to start burning timeouts because you might need those timeouts. But whatever. Lions are now up by 13. So defense is going to get another shot to go out there and stop the Packers.
Wouldn't it have been better for them to just take the delay of game and let Riley Patterson kick it from 5 yards more, deeper?
To save the timeout, potentially, yes. Because, again, you don't know if you're going to need that timeout. Or at the very least, why not just start in the beginning with the freaking field goal unit? Because everyone knows you're going to go for it. It's too close in the game to go for it on 4th and 3rd when you've got guaranteed points on the board. I just don't get that. You waste a timeout.
I didn't understand the draw play on 3rd and long, 3rd and 9. Thought that for sure they was gonna try like a play action or something.
Man, a bullshit helmet to helmet and refs not being able to work a goddamn clock. And now we're sitting here giving me a heart attack. This is some horse shit. What the fuck?
I'm still in the commercial.
Okay, I'll be quiet. Wow.
So, should the NFL get together and talk about how chicken shit that is? I mean,
actually,
wow. So the Lions get the ball back. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Packers. The Lions just got a huge break. The Lions now get a new set of downs to go and get a touchdown to extend this league not by 3 more, but 7 more. All right, well, here we go.
Makeup call.
Goff in the gun. Reynolds in motion. Goff snaps it. Gives it to Montgomery. Montgomery is going to battle his way. Going to pick up 3 hard-earned yards. It's now 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. Maybe 4. Goff snaps it, and Montgomery is blown up for a 4-yard loss. Patty, you've already got 2 Montgomery touchdowns. Let's get a Goff touchdown. Or Laporta touchdown. Something. Goff in the gun. Montgomery to the left side of Goff. Goff is going to snap the ball. Gives it to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to go up and get all the way down to the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal turns to 4th and goal on the 1-yard line. And, well, Patty, you just got your wish. David Montgomery just scored a touchdown.
That's man football right there.
David Montgomery now has 3 touchdowns on the night.
Hey, who's number 7 there? Walker?
Quay Walker, yep.
He was pushed out before he even made the hit. It's like 2 bodies are already pushing him back before he even gets to try to make a leap forward.
No,
so
I mean,
instead of the
he's
Lions,
a badass. He just ain't Ray Lewis or Chris Spielman, but he's a badass.
Instead of the Lions only getting a 3-point advantage out of that, they now go up by 4. So now instead of having only a 13-point lead, they have a 17-point lead. Man, I can hear the Lions fans in the Packers stadium going, "Let's go Lions." That might be the biggest play of the night right there. That might be the biggest play of the night. That Quay Walker penalty, that might be the dagger. That might be the dagger. Now, to be fair, let's see here. There are still 6 minutes to play in this game. So I guarantee you this, the Packers are definitely going to get aggressive here. Packers are definitely going to get aggressive. They're definitely going to try and get more points to extend into the Lions' lead.
Well, at least we got this one.
Mostly it looks like it, yeah.
Improved Lambeau bullshit. When everyone says, "Oh no, Packers never have an official advantage. They never get calls in their favor only." Yeah, right. Actually, number 7 may be my favorite Green Bay Packer for breaking a shitty rule, but he still broke it. And don't jump over the center. Nice play.
When they jump over the center, they call that unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, it's a bullshit rule. I mean, if you can do, my philosophy is, if a defense can do it, you should be able to defend it. And it would change the entire formation of kickoffs. Then you'd have to set the kick about 10 yards back and extend the snapper. But still, if they can do it, let them do it. But
I thought it was because he went into the snapper.
You might give them that nickel and dime shit all day. They have too much to make up for.
Jordan Love is in the gun, brings wide receiver in motion. Jordan Love looking to throw, quick throw, 5-yard gain, tackled by Derek Barnes. Packers are going to move up to the offensive line very quickly. Love looks to throw, going to get it to Romeo Doubs, 8-yard gain, going to be tackled by Jerry Jacobs.
Dude has a black 81 Calvin Johnson jersey.
Love in the gun, again, hurrying up, looking to throw. Love's going to look to throw, pardon me. Love gets hit and going to scramble a little bit and he's just going to throw the ball away. And who almost caught it on the bad ankle? That'd be Brian Branch. Brian Branch went all the way up and tried to get it.
Pretty sure if it wasn't for that bad ankle, I'm pretty sure he would have had the hops to get that.
Yeah. Like I said, he probably just tweaked it, twisted it a little bit.
It'll be better by next week, but no worries.
Love is in the gun, 2nd and 10. Love snaps the ball, looks to throw, quick throw, gets it to his man. Tackled by Branch and Barnes, going to be a pickup of 8 yards. Love, quick snap, going to get it off to Dylan. Dylan's going to pick up 6 yards.
Again, you know what's going to happen is the Packers are going to garbage time.
Love in the gun, looking to throw. Going to throw it up, and he's going to get it to wide receiver.
God damn it.
Coverage. Jerry Jacobs gets beat again.
Dude, I really do think he's got a high ankle strain. He's going to keep on aggravating it the more and more he's out there. So, as I'm being honest, he shouldn't be out there.
35-yard gain. Oh, no. Brian Branch is injured again. But this time he's actually up and moving now. Branch is injured again. I guarantee you at this point, Branch is done.
Yeah, they'll probably just play it safe, keep him out. That ankle again. He'll be all right by the Carolina game, though.
Catches. But my best catch, NFL Plus. I catch live local and prime time games on my phone. I catch NFL Network. And I catch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon on NFL Red Zone. Are you using it? Start streaming NFL Plus today. The plan starts at $6.99 a month.
It's October 10th and 11th. Prime Big Deal Days give Prime members exclusive access. It's a big savings.
These commercials are ridiculous. I apologize, y'all. It's only 10 o'clock now.
I keep forgetting you're an hour behind. I was going to say it's 11.
Wow. Wow, interception by Jerry Jacobs, his second one of the night.
Think those makes up for all his bad plays?
Oh, yeah.
That ought to end the Packers' chances right there. At that point, all the Lions have to do is get down to the 2-minute warning, burn all the Packer timeouts, and that's it. Game's over. Al Michaels is not very exciting when somebody gets intercepted or a turnover. He's just like, and he's intercepted. Think about this. Everyone was talking about how, freaking, Jordan Love hasn't had any interceptions save one, and in tonight's game he's had 2. Did you see that wide receiver? Oh, my God. Romeo Doubs is pissed. He gets back there, and he's just jumping up and down like mad as hell.
Yeah, no, I was seeing that. Was that bad quarterback vision?
Montgomery is just bulldoze and gets another 12 yards with that stiff arm.
Or receiver ran the wrong route.
Goff snaps the ball, play action, throws it to Gibbs, and Gibbs drops it. Gibbs dropped the pass. Goff hands the ball off to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to get only 1 yard and going to be a timeout called. And Jared Goff is going to be sacked for a 10-yard loss.
What's going on?
Not much. You're a little late to the party.
Yeah, I had to take my wife to work, listen to the game from the phone and everything. It's been a long night. I told her, I said, you chose the wrong night to be trying to do it work. I know you could have switched that over to Friday.
Yeah.
I think the Lions could have did a lot better this game, but for the most part, I'm satisfied.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I like the fact that the defense has played rather well. Took a bit of a slumber there in the third quarter, but was able to step back up in the fourth quarter. But right now, I got to admit, the one thing I'm not enjoying is this offense. The offense looked good to start the beginning of the game.
Right,
and then has pretty much disappeared almost the second half.
Right.
We're not able to get the ball out as far as throws.
Right.
The running game is kind of spudding here and there. It's just like, I don't know what's going on here, but the offense is not nearly as crisp as what it was last year.
Yeah, and then they being the golf is being pressured a lot.
And now the Packers just got a great run back on a punt for another guy that's not playing all that well, which is Jack Fox. Jack Fox has not done a very good job with his punts all night.
Got him.
That's 5 sacks.
Well, I think the defense probably went up in the top 5 in the last couple of games, haven't they?
I'd have to take a look at the numbers. But anything that they've got right now shouldn't be counted. You have to wait until this week is done to figure out exactly where they're at once everybody else has played. Oh, yeah, Aiden Hutchinson.
It was actually the commish.
I know, but Hutchinson was the one that put the pressure on the backside that got him off his spot. But now Kaminsky has a sack as well. Hutch almost had him.
Dang, I see some of our people that be at the Ford Field up in Green Bay.
Lions fans travel well. I mean, for crying out loud, you can hear them chanting on the field in a whole field of Packer fans.
Oh, you get okay. Talk about point shaving.
He said here for the
how the hell do you kick a field goal down by this much?
They ain't got no choice. Shoot, we got too much pressure on them.
Well, if you're going to lose, you're going to lose. You might as well try to make it closer and get an extra 4 points out of it.
They don't want to give the Lions no edge by giving them more field advantage.
Or they want to shave points. That's
here for the Lions leap. Here for the Lions leap.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Hey, look, the spread is a lot more spread than what we thought it was because what I seen on NFL yesterday, they said 24-22.
50-yard field goal attempt. Ball is up. And
go ahead, Ben.
Look at Miss Firestone for standing up. She ain't even sitting down.
Your ass is betting your special teams against us?
Dang, her mama 98.
Game over.
Dang, Miss Firestone Ford is 98.
Yep, she's been around a while.
I met her in 2016. She had me cracking open. She thought I was she thought I was a player and everything. Like I was in the VIP section, and she gonna say, she's like, and how you enjoying the team? I said, shoot, I've been a fan my whole entire life. So that's great. And she's like, I haven't met this. She said, I haven't met all of the rookies and the free agents yet. I said, hold on a second. You think I'm a football player? She said, you're not a football player. And then she felt my arms and my chest.
Oh, yeah.
She said, you're big enough. I said, I know. I said, you can put me on the practice squad and pay me. I go out there so I can take a hit. I was a receiver and
Patty, I wasn't even born yet. You asked how old I was when the Lions last playoff win in 91. I wasn't even born yet.
I was 17.
I was born in 94.
Look, I was 17 when they won their last one.
I was a sophomore in high school. I was born in 75.
Yeah, because I was born. Oh, there he go. There he go. Keep on, go. He got his more than 100. All right, David. 113 ground yards. We'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Dale asked the question, damn, David, how old are you? I'll tell you how old I am. I am 29. I'm not even 30 yet.
Dude, we got to throw you a hell of a 30th birthday party.
Hey, look, I'll be 50 in November. My oldest son is 27. Look great for my age, don't I?
Yep.
I had a few years left before I'm 50, but I still party like I'm 22.
Patty Grimes says, DC, I'm older than you. I was born in 72.
Sweet, you got me by a couple years. We need to party.
Older than both of us.
Yep. I'm a youngster by comparison.
Why do Tua look like what's his name? What's the name of that quarterback that's losing his ass off right now?
Zach Wilson.
Jordan Love.
No, not Jordan Love. Yeah, he's losing right now.
Zach Wilson's been losing. Justin Fields has been losing.
I'm not Russell Wilson. Tua's looking like Russell Wilson's little brother.
Russell Wilson is the biggest overrated bum in the freaking
He's
NFL.
A wash. He's a wash. That's all that is. Florida gonna cuss everybody out. Look at him. They're saying all this shit about Jordan Love. Jordan Love is gonna be all right, maybe. He ain't that great though.
Jordan Love, I told a lot of people, he has yet to face a good defense. And I was like, listen, the biggest thing I said about Jordan Love was this. Jordan Love, this was his very first primetime game. He was not ready for the pressure. He was not ready for the game.
Somebody got on the mask that said villain across the head.
He's been sitting on the bench for 4 years. Why the fuck isn't he ready?
Just saying it. He hasn't played in any primetime games. He hasn't played in any big games.
Nope.
What the hell has he been doing?
Wait a minute. The first year he played against the Lions in his rookie year, they lost them games too.
Yeah, but that wasn't any primetime games. No. I checked the record. All the games that he's ever played, and even as a backup coming in for some time, never a primetime game. This was his first one.
Wow. You're like you about to cry on the bench. You don't cry in the car.
Well, think about it. For literally the first 3 weeks, all everybody wanted to say about him was that, oh, the Packers have their next franchise quarterback. They found their next guy, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude, you're talking about a quarterback who is literally, and I mean this, literally one spot higher than Zach Wilson in completion percentage. One spot higher. There were 34 spots in the entirety of the list, and he was ranked 33rd. And mind you, there are only 32 starting quarterbacks in the NFL.
Field goal is going to seal this deal, baby. Or is they going to go for it?
They're not going to go for it. They're up by 14 points.
I'm watching their fans cussing and crying.
What really irritated me is when they kept saying Jordan Love is the new king of the North.
They come on somebody who's better than Goff, man. I've been hearing this bullshit all week.
Well, here's the funny part. Think about this. The entire offseason, we kept hearing the same thing from every other fan base in the North. Oh, the Vikings, yeah, they lost a lot, but they're still the number one team in the NFC North. They won the North last year. They're going to win it again. Oh, the Packers, they're the historical favorites. They've got Jordan Love, who's been behind Rodgers for 4 years. He's going to come right in and win. Oh, the Bears fans, oh, just watch out. Justin Fields going to be the MVP. Wrong.
Wrong.
Right there. Got it.
Dang, 726 yards. And the Broncos got their ass spank. That was
just a meter up front. They corrected traffic up there. You guys got seven. Just take it to me.
They kept the offense out there.
Yeah, they went for it. They're going for it. And they got it to a pass from Goff to St. Brown for 5 yards. So now they're still driving.
Yep. That's it. Game over.
And Goff kneels, and that's it.
Campbell the first to win 4 straight games against the Packers.
Give it a ball.
Lions have officially won the game against the Packers 34-20. And the Lions now officially own the best record in the NFC North. They are the kings of the North.
We got to give it a boss up shakedown for the Detroit way.
All right. I'm officially going to take this earbud out because I already know that the Lions are going to win because less than a minute to go. Goff's already gone to the victory formation. That be it. So, without a further ado, normally I would like to stay and do a little bit of chit-chat, but in this case, I've still got to make a video for tomorrow, which requires some composition and also requires some research. Plus, on top of that, I want to get out of sitting in this chair for a little bit because I've been at it now for 3 hours.
He like his feelings hurt.
Oh, I guarantee you his feelings hurt.
Yeah, I can't jump with you guys later. I got to go to work in the morning.
Read him in week, baby.
Yep. All right, boys. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully, you guys will watch my episode for tomorrow. But with that, Lions have won the game 34-20. They now own the best league. They own the best record in the North. They have the #1 spot in the North. They have beaten the Packers 4 times in a row and made Jordan Love look like Jordan crap on freaking Thursday night. Plenty of love to go around.
Shake down for him. We're going to do it for him. Let's boss up, shake down. They got shake down for real.
All right. So with that being said, I'm going to end the show. Soda Pop Soden, I like what I've seen out of the defense, but again, the third quarter kind of reminded me that this defense is still not 100% consistent, which is, again, something that I want to see all the time. But again, overall, I was impressed with the defense, but we'll go with there. Dale, there is no Motor City Mayhem anymore. It's just Motor City Mania. Just Motor City Mania. And we're not doing a show this late at night, dude. It's a Thursday night. It's 11:30 up in Eastern Standard Time, 10:30 Central. Most people are trying to go to sleep.
Fuck that. We just beat the Packers. I have another couple beers to drink after this.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. We're going to do the reaction show on Saturday out of respect for Jeremy because I know he usually does his shows on Fridays. Okay. So Saturday, normal time slot of 6-7, we'll do our reaction show since obviously we're not playing Sunday.
All right, bet it up.
All right. Until then, see you guys all tomorrow with my pre-recorded video. But again, one pride, go Lions. Lions 3-1, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Boss up, shake down.